Utah college football player was shot and killed. Stay tuned to hear the details.
And people gathered to honor the life of Gabby Petito.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is ntTV News at Noon.
Thanks for joining us on ntTV News at Noon. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Talea Munson.
The man who attempted to assassinate President Ronald Reagan, John Hinckley, is now up for unconditional release. Hinckley was 25 when he shot and wounded President Reagan outside a Washington hotel. Hinckley's attorney, Barry Levine, stated that he should get unconditional release as he no longer poses a threat. The United States government was opposed to ending restrictions back in May, then retained an expert to examine Hinckley. This was to determine whether he would pose a danger to himself or others if released. However, these findings have not been filed in court.
Friends and family hold an emotional service for Gabby Petito over the weekend as the search for Brian Laundrie continues. While Laundrie's whereabouts are still unknown and the search intensifies, those close to Gabby look to honor her memory.
The search for Brian Laundrie stretching into its second week, the FBI returning to the home he shared with his parents and Gabby Petito. According to multiple news outlets, his attorney saying federal agents requested some personal items to assist with DNA matching, adding Laundrie's parents provided the FBI with what they could. Laundrie going missing, according to his parents, nearly 2 weeks ago. He'd returned to Florida without Petito on September 1st, 2 months after the couple set out on a cross-country trip living out of a van. Now, rewards for tips to find Laundrie's location totaling $30,000. Authorities searching this Florida nature reserve based on comments from Laundrie's parents, looking for any signs of the 23-year-old and this 25,000 acres of swampland. Laundrie has not been named a suspect in Petito's death. The FBI issuing a federal arrest warrant for the use of unauthorized devices. According to the indictment, he allegedly used a debit card that did not belong to him for charges exceeding $1,000 between August 30th and September 1st. The search for Laundrie continuing as communities gather to honor Petito this weekend. Family and friends, and even strangers attending a memorial in her New York hometown on Sunday. Petito's great aunt remembering her as a beautiful soul.
The University of Utah mourns the loss of football player Aaron Lowe, who was killed early Sunday at a house party. Just hours after their victory against the Washington State Cougars, Lowe and one unidentified woman were shot after an argument broke out at the party. Here is Josh Furlong, CNN, with the story.
Now, obviously, but it was a pretty crazy scene from last night, I'm told.
Hours after helping his team win a football game, Aaron Lowe lost his life.
I didn't see any party, but I did see the emergency workers trying to save somebody. So
around 12:30 a.m. on Sunday, police say an argument broke out at a house in Salt Lake City involving uninvited guests to a party. Moments later, Lowe and a woman were shot. We don't know her name, but have been told that she is still in the hospital.
It's pretty sad.
Matt Keller lives in the neighborhood and is a huge Utes football fan. He's trying to fathom this heartbreaking news in the midst of the team already grieving the loss of running back Ty Jordan.
Just won the Ty Jordan Award. He was wearing Ty Jordan's number. And to die of a gunshot wound is just traumatic for this team.
The connection between Jordan and Lowe goes beyond this jersey number that Lowe did wear in honor of him. The two were childhood best friends, playing high school football together in Texas, then joining forces again in Utah. Both known for their skills on the field and kindness off it. Now both taken too soon.
It's just tragic. Another young life taken by violence in the streets.
With all this sad news, I really hope our weather isn't gloomy too.
I couldn't agree more. Let's check in with our weather anchor, Sydney, to see how it's looking. Sydney?
Thank you, Talia and Jessica. Now we're going to take a first look at our weather in Denton. So the current temperatures for today is 76 degrees. It does feel a little bit warmer at 77 degrees with wind speeds of 10 miles per hour. Now looking into tonight, we will have warmer temperatures at 88 degrees with lower wind speeds at 7 miles per hour. Now looking into tomorrow conditions, it will be 86 degrees. It will feel warmer at 90 degrees, and the wind speed will be at a high of 15 miles per hour. Make sure to tune in later for our 7-day forecast. Back to y'all at the desk.
Coming up, find out what is happening as students at UNT prepare for graduation.
Stay tuned to hear about a forensic sketch artist who spent countless years on the job.
It has been getting cooler lately in Denton, but I really want to know if that's here to stay this week. Let's check in with Sydney for our full weather forecast. Sydney?
Thank you, Jessica. Now we're going to do our full weather forecast. So for the current conditions across North Texas, it does look like the temperature is between the mid-70s. The lowest temperatures will be in Decatur at 73 degrees and then in Fort Worth at 69 degrees. Now looking into the current conditions across the state. So again, we will have temperatures in the mid-70s and the low 60s. And now looking into our 7-day forecast. So Monday and Tuesday, it will be pretty sunny with little clouds. Wednesday through Sunday, there is going to be scattered thunderstorms. So make sure to bring an umbrella and bring your rain boots. That is it for our 7-day forecast. Back to y'all at the desk.
The University of North Texas is hosting its 2021 Graduate and Professional School Fair.
This event is taking place at the University Union, and our reporter Leslie Juarez is there to tell us all the details. Leslie?
Thanks, Talia and Jessica. I'm here at the University Union where the Graduate and Professional School Fair is currently taking place. This is a great opportunity for students to come network with university representatives from across Texas and the United States and find out all about scholarships, admissions, and degree requirements from graduate, medical, and law schools. The event started at 11 a.m. and will continue until 2 p.m. today. If you are attending this event, make sure to come business casual and bring extra copies of your resumes. This event is taking place at the University Union at the Emerald Ballroom 314. I'm Leslie Juarez, back to you at the desk.
For the fourth consecutive year in a row, the University of North Texas has been recognized and awarded for its diversity and inclusion on campus. The Higher Education and Diversity Award is given by Insight into Diversity magazine to college and university campuses that are actively representing a diverse and inclusive environment. UNT's campus is prompted on the foundation of different programs that advertise inclusion. The different inclusive programs that UNT promotes creates a safe and affirming environment for everyone in all communities. Along with other diverse campus winners, UNT will be featured in the magazine's upcoming issue. Lois Gibson is a woman who worked with police for 39 years. She had a sketchy job that she was very good at. Now she's retiring. Here's KTRK's Jessica Wiley with more.
Baby back.
Spending even a little time with Lois Gibson.
So this girl that gave me this was shot 15 times. She lost an eye and 7 teeth.
Can feel like a whirlwind.
There's almost no movie that's going to be as exciting as like 2 hours at my job.
The conversation can go in all directions.
I mean, if you've almost been killed, I'm hilarious.
Her wealth of experience is just hard to contain.
But I'm able to make people that are feeling worse than they've ever felt, I know how to make them feel better.
Gibson has been the forensic artist for the Houston Police Department for 39 years. She's drawn thousands of sketches, baby kidnappers, murderers, robbers, rapists. For a short period of time, she listens, asks questions, and takes on a crime victim's pain.
I'm meant to handle this.
The second victim met with forensic sketch artist
to create an image police can give out to the public to generate leads. And her inspiration comes from her own painful past.
Hi, I'm Jim Hutchins. I live down the hall. I see you come and go. I thought we should get acquainted.
It was the early 1970s. Gibson was 21, an aspiring actor in LA, when a serial rapist and murderer burst into her apartment and attacked her.
First thing he did was nearly snap my head off my body, you know. So it was, wow, right then I was like in shock. He went, kicked the door closed, and then there was the attack.
Years later, she channeled her anger and hurt to helping other victims. And when early in her career she thought she had failed, it was this that kept her going.
We wouldn't have caught him without you. So he told me, he kept saying it different ways, we wouldn't have caught him without you.
Now there are hundreds on that list. In fact, she holds a world record for the, quote, most criminals positively identified due to her work.
There's nothing more rewarding than that, absolutely nothing.
The resemblances she creates are uncanny. This is the sketch of a woman who took a baby from a hospital, and this is that woman. These are drawings of the shooters in the Clear Lake murders from 2003, and these are the shooters. Brian Harris, then a sergeant with HPD Homicide, now a chief deputy with the Precinct 5 Constable's Office, was the lead investigator.
Once we took the billboard pictures and the sketches themselves, and now we had the names of the suspect, about fell out of my chair.
Exactly, this is it, this is a place.
Gibson has written a book, drawn sketches from skeletal remains, and has done age progression. And by next month, she'll be spending more time in this room in her home in spring, drawing or painting what she wants.
Sure.
After 39 years, she is retiring.
Okay, let's try a little less.
Gibson has mentored those who are taking her place and has taught others in her field. Her unparalleled skills will be missed.
The talent is getting folks to take that imprint that has been in their brain somewhere and be able to articulate it or visualize what it is that they saw. And Lois has been able to do that for 39 years.
Nearly 4 decades of seeking justice for people she meets at their worst. Gibson says she won't miss it, but she also wouldn't have had it any other way.
Oh, it's been such a big, great ride.
Jessica Willie, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
It's always nice seeing so much support for our university. I heard that there is an art exhibit close by containing tons of incredible art dedicated to the Mean Green family.
The fact that so many hardworking artists have valued UNT is an honor, since making any art is difficult to beat. I believe Lydia has more information about this. Lydia?
Thank Thanks, y'all. The Verdant art exhibition has lasted for the whole month of September, which will end on the 30th. Taking place at the UNT Collab Gallery located on Elm Street, Denton, it displays all kinds of contemporary art with more than 90 pieces submitted. It is purely devoted to UNT as the artworks contain at least 25% or more of the color green in different shades. Let us take a look at what the Collab has to offer.
University-based, and everything that we do is really a bridge from the community back to campus and from campus to the community. The vision to do a green-themed show to celebrate UNT's color. That's how Verdant came about, and we ran the juried call for art. We had international contributions to the call for art, and we're excited that we finally have this show up, open to the public, and it runs through October 2nd. We offer a variety of unique experiences in our facility. We are operated through the College of Merchandising, Hospitality, and Tourism. We have a unique curated retail boutique that offers mean green and Denton-inspired goods, primarily by local makers and collaborations that we work with them on. The Denton community is hungry for as many opportunities to view art. Artists are hungry to show their work. So I just see this as a great opportunity to interact with the public and get more art in front of people on a regular basis. Why not also expose them to some wonderful art while they're here?
That is incredible. To any artists out there wishing to showcase their work, UNT Collab is the place for you. Feel free to drop by and check them out for more information on later events, and best of luck on your endeavors. Back to the desk.
COVID-19 cases are on the rise but could decline by Thanksgiving. Stay tuned for the details.
And hear about why Broncos fans are flocking to the stadium. I hope everyone is ready to enjoy some turkey and time with loved ones this Thanksgiving. Experts are predicting that the COVID surge may decline by then. Here's Britt Conway with more.
The Broncos are having a blast at their games. Empower Stadium in Denver can reach full capacity now, and fans are excited as ever. Here's KUSA's Marc Salinger with more.
And it was great to see the fans back, all the excitement. Everybody was really loud. Had an outstanding time today. Bronco fans are the best. Here we go, Broncos!
Broncos games finally feel like Broncos games again. 100% capacity, a winning team, and people dressed like this.
Broncos! 3-0! Ah!
So much excitement, it'll get the footballs flying in the parking lot.
Oh, it was like old times, man, like 2 years ago.
For the first time since the pandemic, Empower Field at Mile High welcomed all the fans that could fit in the stands. There wasn't any shortage of trash talk either.
You know, we beat them up pretty bad today, so.
Oh, yeah. Broncos fans were pumped up.
Good day to wear orange. We'll let this Jets fan tell us how it felt to wear green.
You know, the Broncos are a more experienced and established team, and they won.
26-0. We couldn't see any Jets highlights from the parking lot, but we're told the game looked something like this.
I'll give credit where credit is due. Y'all are the better team, and y'all did what y'all needed to do.
Hey, we've been so mediocre for so long. This is great to be back.
Call it skill and a good team. Or maybe all those fans back in the seats are just good luck.
Feels awesome to be back. Go Broncos!
People are having fun at the games, but not as much fun as we're having here at ntTV. Speaking of football, I wonder how the Mean Green did this weekend.
It wasn't looking too good when I tuned in. Let's check in with Caleb to get the scoop. Caleb?
Football had a tough weekend, but UNT cross country had a record-breaking day. I'll fill you in on both after this. Texas played against Louisiana Tech this Saturday. The game did not start well for the Mean Green. The offense didn't score until the end of the second quarter, and they were down 24-0 before that score. The Eagles attempted a comeback win in the second quarter, but couldn't pull it off and ended up losing 24-17. The Mean Green have a bye this week, but traveled to Missouri to play the Tigers on Saturday, October 9th. UNT's cross-country team had a meet this weekend, and it was a record day. The first 8 finishers on the men's side achieved personal records in an 8K race, and North Texas won by 1 point in the race against Texas A&M. On women's side, Erica Barrett had a record day. She had a personal best in the 5K race as the top finisher for North Texas women. The Dallas Cowboys host the Philadelphia Eagles tonight on Monday Night Football. both teams into the game 1-1 and have a chance to take the division lead after losses from Washington and the Giants yesterday. With a win tonight, the Cowboys will have a one-win edge over Philly and hope that it gives them an advantage later in the season when they play again. This is quarterback Dak Prescott's first game back in Dallas after his ankle injury last season. So Cowboys fans can expect an exciting night. You can watch this game on ESPN at 7:15 p.m. tonight. That's all I have for sports. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks for watching us on ntTV News at Noon.
Join us again tomorrow here on North Texas Television.